What's up, y'all? I'm T3 Blind, and before we get into whatever we're gonna do, I just want to say today we broke history. Like, I'm not talking about normal history, like mega history, like ultra extra, quadruple extra history, like the biggest extra you can think of, like big extra, big like with a side of cheese extra, like appetizer extra. I'm just messing with you, but we actually did. Like, look at these results. It was an egg versus Kylie Jenner's picture, and it actually, like, they actually did it. Look at these comments. Like, it's crazy. I'm like very proud of these people. The egg currently has like 18.2, and Kylie's picture has like 18.9. It's crazy. It's really crazy, like how far we've gone through as a community to honestly like a picture of an egg and make it the most liked picture on Instagram. I have several questions about that. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out because I thought that was pretty cool. You know, got a picture of an egg to 18.9 mil. That's like really rad. It's cool of y'all. 2019 off to a pretty darn good start, if I do say so myself. But yeah, anyways, let's get on to the questions. Alright, so now on to the questions. Sorry, it's a new day, new me. And yeah, there's a lot of questions. So I think I'm going to start with the one I posted back in March, I believe, of 2017. I think that's when it was. Something like that. But let's go and get into it. So BDN9 asks, what is your 5x5 and 6x6 mains? Now, I know I actually posted this a little under a year ago, but I'm going to answer them in the present tense. So my 5x5 main now currently is a Wushuang, but I'm going to be getting an Ouchuang GTS M soon. And my 6x6 main is soon to be a Shadow M, but I currently have the Oolong V1, I believe is what it's called. What do you think the GAN 4x4 will be like? I think the GAN 4x4 will be like... Oh, right. Okay, what I think about it, you know, present tense, is it's actually a really good 4x4. Like, personally, I like it. Some people don't. The inner layers are like the inner layers do have some work for improvement, but the outer layers are just so good. Like, the outers are amazing. Like, couldn't ask for better outers, but the inners, they got some work to do. How did you get into cubing? I answered that question on this video, so you can check that out. What is your 6x6 PB out of 5 and mean of 3? My 6x6 PB out of 5, I think, is like 340 something. I actually don't know. I haven't done 6x6 enough to get an average. And mean of 3. My mean of 3 is 301. What are the next competitions you are planning on going to? I want to go to Southern Champs 2019 and hopefully place very well then. But besides that, I don't really know. I don't have any other, mains or nothing like that. Finally, how long are you planning on cubing and how far do you think we'll go? Like I said, this was made a year ago, so I plan to keep cubing until as long as I can. Like, I plan to keep cubing until I reach college, and if college doesn't completely overwhelm me and wreck me with schoolwork and whatnot, then I'll still keep cubing. And how far do you think I will go? I ultimately want to be ranked first in the world for SOR. Like, I want to be the best for every event, not just like a certain number of events. I want to be the best at everything, not individually. Slow-ish Thomas 555 asks, should square-1 be dropped from the official WCA events? I really want to say yes. Like, it's like if this were a poll, it'd be like 50% yes. But I'd say no. It kind of is a fun event, to be honest. But if it came down to a decision between that or feet, I'm gonna have to drop square-1. Should two blind become an event? Heck yeah, it should become an event. That's that's a really fun event. I'd totally love two blind to become an event. Heck yeah, I'll take it. What solve are you most proud of in your entire cubing career? My 5-blind success. Like, my first ever 5-blind success to this day is my most proud cubing achievement ever. Novemcuber _ asks, what is your most favorite event? Obviously this should be like low-key obvious. It's three blind. If you didn't get the reference, it's three blind. What is your least favorite event, and did you try six blind? Whoever can guess my least favorite event before I tell you, you're a real one, G. But it's cube. Okay, did you try six blind? Yes, I've actually tried six blind twice, and it wasn't exactly successful, to say the least. Novem Cuber asked, how long will you stay in cubing? Like I answered before, like as long as I can, honestly. Do you get sub 20 using Rubik's brand? Nah, Chief. I didn't actually get sub 20 using a Rubik's brand. I switched over to Moyu to actually give me those times. FTRY.C asks, when did you start cubing? I answered that again in this video you should check out. How long you take time to get out of 520s? Okay, so how long did it take me to get an out of 5 between that time? Okay, from when I started in January of 2017, I'd say I got my first sub 20 out of 5 in June or July. One of those 2 months for sure, I got my first ever sub 20 out of 5. Somewhere in those months of 2017. Hawaiian Cuber 808 asks, what is your 3 blind PB? Right now, it's still 103. I haven't actually been practicing hardcore, but it's still 103. Hey, Yadizin Cuber? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. 34 asks, when you start playing Rubik Cube? January 2017. I answered that in this video you should check out. The Trent Cubed asks, should they make an event they have to solve 4x4 OH? So should 4x4 OH become a thing? It'd be interesting, but I personally wouldn't be involved in it. Since when did you start cubing? I answered that in this video. Do you know the way? I remember when that was a freaking thing. What how was your 3-star going? It actually went pretty well until I dropped it, and I'm just kind of picking up a Roscoe. I'm just learning 3-style from that, but it's so far so good. Brands_Cuber asks, how long did it take you to learn 3 blind? A week. What was the first time of your successful 3 blind? 16 minutes, I think. Does your parents support you in cubing? Yeah, they do. Ish. Do you bring your cubes wherever you go, including school? Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. School, yeah, I bring a 1 just in case I get bored. Why did you focus on 3 blind instead of normal 3x3? Because at the time, 3 blind was my main event, hardcore main event, and I practiced that on nothing else because it was really fun to me and I really wanted to get good at it. Do you like non-cube shaped puzzles, WCA for example, clocks, quantum Big. The only one I don't like is Cube, but besides that, yeah, they're all pretty good. Have you tried to attempt 3x3 feet solve? Yeah, I average low 1 on 3x3 with feet. DK_2005 asks, should I do D prime moves or just cube rotations in F2L? Honestly, it depends on what the F2L case is, because some of them are optimal for D and small lowercase D and D prime moves, but depending on where it is, I'd say you just do a rotation. Who's your favorite cubing YouTuber? Cubing Encode is pretty funny. Honestly, he's a pretty funny dude, and I love his edits. But I like J-Perm overall. He's my favorite. Best budget cubes? J-Perm actually answered that along with Cubing Encoded and a lot of others, so check those out. Who you got for the Super Bowl? Chief, I don't watch football. Okay, Slowish Thomas also asks, will you ever do a feed blind solve? I actually did a while back. You can check it out in this video right here. What are your PBs? You can check out my PBs on my QPB page, which is right here. How far do you think you can go in multi-blind? My ultimate goal in multi-blind is to get 16 out of 16 points. Not 16, sorry, 30 points. 30 out of 30 points in official competition. If I can go farther than that, that'll be amazing, but ultimately my goal is just 30 out of 30. Croy Jewel asks, 1 least favorite part of cubing, non-cubers. Favorite non-3x3 event, Scube. Easy. Will you ever attempt a 6 blind? I did. Actually, a couple months after this comment was made. Celebrity crush. We'll keep that private for now. What's your opinion on the new WCA regulation with blind? Um, in case you didn't know, there was actually a blind regulation where you can't have logos anymore in your cubes, and I think that's fair. Honestly, like it's a fair thing. I respect it. Cube Addiction 1 asks, have you ever gotten anything stolen from you at a comp? And what can we do as a community to help stop theft at comps? Do you ever plan to, and he also asked, do you ever plan to host your own comp? That's actually a really good comment. Like, I respect that. I actually have twice, and I ranted about it on Instagram a while back. And yeah, I'd say maybe we could do it as a community is to just be more honest, be more like truthful with your things. Don't steal, just like be more respectful to people's privacy and their stuff. Just respect it. Just get your own, like don't just steal stuff because you need it or whatnot. And yeah, that's like I think that's the best thing we can do, or just kind of get lockers and like charge to use them. Either that or just I don't know. TH Cubes literally asked, do you know the way a crap ton of times? So, yeah, that's a no for me, Chief. Elliot9806, what are your tips on how to get back into cubing? Just honestly find motivation to get back into it. Bat Parkour asks, you have to be featured on my video, so if I have not been featured in your video, I can't ask questions. Are you trying to say that if you don't ask questions, you won't be featured on my video? Because you are. Do you know what method do you use on 4x4? I use Yao. Rooster something. Are you black? Yes. What's your 3x3 PB? Right, currently 7.9, I think. Who's your favorite cuber? J-Perm? Age, I'm 15. Do you find non-cubers funny when they can't finger trick? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, they can be pretty funny people. Beverly Cubing asks, what's your name? My name is Nathaniel Paz, P-A-Z. Addicted Cuber asks, favorite event? Currently, it is 3 blind, cubicle or speed cube shop, the cubicle, the cubicle. Hold on, I'm trying to, like, this is like scattered all over the place. Let me go find your comments. Here we go. What cube should we add to the WCA events? Cubes, Ready Cube, 2 blind, 4x4 multi-blind. The list goes on. Johnny the Cuber asks, how long ago did you learn blind? August 2017. Do you know saw square-1? Yes, sir. I averaged like mid-20. How many comps have you gone to? So far, 5, I think. What comps are you scheduled to go to? I'm not scheduled for any time soon, but I want to go to SC Champs 2019. Do you think Team Blind should be an event? Heck yeah, it should be an event. If it doesn't, that's sad. It's tough. D.B.A Gaming asks, what cubes do you have on your wish list? I have a lot. If you want to know, I'll put in the description down below. Do you have any cubicle premium cubes? No, sir, I do not. Do you game? Yeah, I do. I play Halo, Super Smash Flash 2, Geometry Dash, Call of Duty, kind of stuff like that. Do you show... Okay, for those who don't understand this comment, I think last year in the summertime, I made a paper Olympia shotgun out of paper, and I kind of posted it to my Instagram, and I guess this was around that time. But I don't actually have it anymore. I got rid of it because it took up space. Do you play any sports? I actually do. I swim for my high school. How to start YouTube? Start YouTube. SWL.cubing.cardistry asks, will you sub to me back? I'm at 49 subs. Yeah, man, I'll sub. Do you just, tell me what's up, and I got you. Do you know the way? Do you prefer the original Valk or the Valk Power? I prefer the original Valk, personally. Can you show me the way? Bro, I really hated that this was the time when the Uganda Knuckles thing was actually a thing. Like, I'm genuinely mad that I made this around that time. This name asks, what is your favorite food? Ooh, if blueberries count, then that's it. Do you play video games? If so, what are your favorites? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Boy. I'm a NES main, by the way. What is your opinion on the Red Bull World Championships. Back then, I thought it was honestly very stupid, but it seemed like a cool thing, so it turned out alright. What type of content do you plan on making in the future? Well then, answering this question from a year perspective later, I'd say, I don't know, just kind of dumb stuff, like just funny, dumb stuff. Don't exactly have anything it's planned specifically, but probably more tutorials. It's cubicle or speed cube shop. Cubicle all the way, boys. Okay, US Cuber asks, what is your favorite events? All the blind events and OH. How do you start cubing? I answered that question in this video. What makes you attracted to cubing? The friends, motivation, fast people, pretty much all that. How many cuber friends at school do you have? At school, none. What is your favorite cube? My Wuji. And I think that's it, is it? Hang on, Chief. Worst non-cuber encounter? I'd have to think about that. I'll get back to you in a second. Do you like GAN cubes? Yeah, I actually do. The GAN X that came out, a year later from this is like actually really good. Like I'm talking really good. And the 460 is actually like really good too. Do you think magnetic big cubes are necessary? Heck yes, they are necessary. Like we're talking, they're necessary. Do you know how to solve a Pyraminx? Yeah, I do actually. I average like probably mid-6. I don't practice Pyra. How long ago did you first solve 3x3? I think I solved my first one in really late 2016, and I started speed cubing in early January 2017. What was the first cube I started solving with? The first ever cube I had, I have to say was a YJ. I really want to say it is, but I don't know. The first cube I ever bought was an Along V2 back when that was a thing. What are your favorite cubes to solve 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, etc? 3 blind. What got you into cubing? I saw a video of Felix Zemdex doing it in like 5 seconds at the time, so I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. Like, I want to do that. And yeah, that's it for now, so...